Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Ask an Author. I'm very excited today because I have a very good friend of mine with me, Siobhan, who is the author of the Our Pixie Friends series. Welcome, Siobhan. It's so great to have a chat with you today.
Well, thank you for having me.
Oh, this is so good. We haven't had a chance to have a chat for ages, and I wanted everyone to find out a little bit more about you because you're really one of the up and coming authors, especially here in Queensland in Australia. So tell me a little bit about where you got the idea for your book series.
Well, I've had lots of medical needs myself, and I wanted to help other children feel that they're not alone and feel that we're all in this together and that they can be happy and be who they are.
That's amazing. That's so great. And the first book in the series, it's about a little fairy with the sneezels, isn't it?
Yes.
Have you got a copy of the book there you can show us?
Yes, it's right here. Sneezypixie visits Amy.
And what gave you the idea for that first story in the series?
I had allergic rhinitis, and so I was always having to have my nasal spray, and I really did not like it. But then I found out other children had to have that too. So I thought, maybe I should show them that they're not alone. But it's really not all about just overcoming a nasal spray. It's all about overcoming life's challenges and how to face them.
Absolutely. And there's so much more to each story than just what it seems on the surface. And I love that you chose fairies. Why did you choose fairies as the characters for this series?
I chose them because I thought children could relate to them more, because it would be a more interactive and fun fantasy kind of way so that it could draw them in from the beginning.
Absolutely, I agree. And there's some beautiful illustrations as well. How did you find an illustrator?
Well, our accountant knew our original illustrator, and then the original illustrator's student did the illustrations for us.
That's amazing. So you're supporting other emerging illustrators as well?
Yes, and they're basically located in the Redlands, so it's all around the Redlands. So.
That's so great. And have you had any challenges along the way? Because I know a lot of what you do is about empowering kids to know that even though things are hard, there is still a way that you can overcome if you're positive, and if you have a really good mindset and know that you're not alone. Is there anything that you found in writing this book or getting it out there to the community that you found challenging yourself?
Definitely, because it was my first book, my first time using Ingram Spark and trying to publish it myself and all that, and also having to balance my schoolwork as well as trying to get the book edited and published. And it was just like a roller coaster, I guess, of trying to find like what to do and learning from you and going backwards and forwards because of COVID. So we had to email the people instead of doing face-to-face. And it was definitely really tricky and I had to overcome lots of challenges, but we got there in the end.
Oh, you sure did. You sure did. And I think it's one of those things that it just shows how dedicated you are to getting these books out there and helping kids, because you've had a lot of things happen along the way that have felt like, oh no, another problem or another new thing to learn, or how am I going to do this? And you've overcome each of them. So I think that's really important, because all the kids who are watching and the kids who are reading your books know that you actually, walk the walk and talk the talk. And these books are coming from the heart. And, you're somebody who overcomes obstacles all the time. And I just think that's so amazing. Have you got a favorite part of the book or a favorite illustration that you love?
I probably like the bit where when Mr. Sneezy clicked his fingers, a butterfly chariot appeared, and it was just really colourful. And
Can you show us that in the book? Have you got the book there?
so it's got lots of and it's just
a butterfly carriage. That's the cutest thing ever. Oh my goodness, that's so gorgeous. And what's next? What are you thinking is going to be the next book in our Pixie Friends series?
Well, we're actually getting a book ready for illustration at the moment. It's called Zizzy the Wheezy Pixie Goes to Hospital. So she has a lot of challenges that she has to overcome. So she has an asthma attack, and then she has to land on the wavy ribbon slide. And yeah, so it's also got lots of different characters in it, and it's really creative.
That's amazing. And with the series, how many books do you imagine that there will be in this series?
Well, I have lots of pixies, and I've written the first 4 books. But yeah, I feel like I'm going to have to write more books in the future, because it just keeps going, all the characters. And we introduce them all the time through books and all that. Like a cat pixie was in the Zizzy the Wheezy Pixie. So yeah, overcoming challenges and introducing new pixies all the way through.
It's only limited by your imagination. It's amazing. It's so great. And you can never have too many pixies, really. Yeah, it's amazing. So what I'll do is, so if anybody wants to find out more about you or the series, or actually buy a copy of the book, what I'll do is I'll put a link in the comments so that people can contact you if they have any questions. Now that you've got this book out there, are you thinking that you might like to do maybe some school visits or some guest speaking? Would you be open to that if anybody wanted to contact you for that?
Yes, I did my first author talk at Sheldon College the other day for the year ones, and I've got lots of author talks, but yeah, I want to do lots of author talks and put my books in the libraries, and I'm doing an author talk at the library in the holidays.
Oh, that's so exciting. Oh my goodness. So yeah, definitely, if you're watching and you would like your very own author talk, make sure that you contact Siobhan and look out for more titles in the Our Pixie Friends series. Well, thank you so much for chatting with me today, and I look forward to talking again soon when the next book comes out. Thank you. Bye.